Oh, I've just seen myself on the screen. Anyway, GSTK, I'm not sure if you're still in the stream. If you are, how are you doing? Please, Enzo, come now. But yeah, as you will see on your screen, shift over to it. Jorginho becomes an Arsenal player, number 20. That does not look right. That does not look right. Apologies if you can hear a big fucking clicking sound, by the way. It's because my mouse is broken, so I have to use the touchpad on my laptop. Unless we'll try it one more time, please, for the stream. Nope, I have to do with the fucking touchpad, right? Actually, I'll get my phone up so I can check on the live chat. Oh, I can do it in this, can't I? I think. Oh yeah. Alright, so if you're watching the stream, let me know in the chat. I should be able to see if you've joined now. Or I should be able to see the chat, sorry. All good so far. Right. 4 people watching, 2 people left a like. Appreciate it, lads. Obviously the support is massively appreciated, helps me. So yeah, we're gonna just have a little chat and wait on every single fucking Fabrizio Romano or David Ornstein tweet about Enzo Fernandez, because that's what we're doing on this lovely Tuesday evening. Oh, that does not look right. That does not look right. The official confirmed Jorginho signs as new Arsenal midfielder on £10 million plus 2 million add-ons deal from Chelsea. That does not look right. Does it? There we go. That does not look right. Chelsea fans, Arsenal fans, if you're also in the chat, let me know what you think about that move. I made a video on Jorginho going to Arsenal there, uploaded it about just over an hour ago if you want to go and check that one out. After this stream, of course. Man United signing Marcel Sabitzer as well. I think it's a here we go. Nottingham Forest and PSG have full verbal agreement on Keylor Navas deal, but waiting on documents and all paperwork. It's a crucial step. Navas has already accepted days ago. Player side not in. I don't get that. Why is a world-class goalkeeper going to Nottingham Forest? And they have Dean Henderson. I don't get it. I mean, Keylor Navas is obviously a better goalkeeper than Dean Henderson, but just a random one, isn't it? Just a random one. Oh, fuck's sake. Alright, let's see what the timeline's saying. That's a dangerous game, isn't it? That's a very dangerous game. Let's see what the timeline's saying. See, there's two sides to Chelsea Twitter, and Twitter in general, to be fair. On one side, you'll see in the dead middle of the screen, Chelsea fans having Jorginho is leaving parties on Twitter Spaces. It's fucking weird behaviour, which is true. And as you can see on the right, Jorginho leaving party, CFC Monster. What? Like, why? Like, fuck me. Our fan base is so strange, you know. I think we have the weirdest fan base in the Premier League, you know. Genuinely. Our fans are so hit and miss. It's ridiculous. I shall check on the stream. Oh, Pedro Porro's gone to Spurs, apparently. Done. Signed, sealed, delivered. Would be nice. Would be nice. Make yourselves known in the chat there, guys. Have a bit of a conversation going there if we can. But yeah, is the volume okay? All that. I'm going to just check one sec real quick. Seems all good, yeah? Seems all good. Oh, Jorginho, upon leaving the club, expressed a desire to return to Chelsea in a role after his playing career is over. Interesting. Très intéressant. Man got the fucking Champions League trophy tattooed in his, I want to say, arm. This guy's Solar, only fit midfielder, and is now getting dog-eared somewhere in Portugal, embarrassing the... He's got a point, to be fair. Mauricio Panini, the man who has captivated our souls in this January transfer window with his self-proclaimed guesswork. Fabrizio's co-host is asking for something different as the whole chat is spamming Enzo's name constantly. This might be the biggest deadline day saga I've ever seen. Or that I can remember anyway. I have a feeling that Enzo deal won't happen. Just under 3 hours left and we have to negotiate with Rui Costa, says Brendan Kyle. Yeah, it's kind of looking that way, isn't it, man? It's kind of looking that way. Don't get me wrong, like, there's no way in hell we should, as Chelsea fans, be unhappy with how the window's gone. We shouldn't be greedy because we've had a very good fucking window. Obviously, Mikhailo Mudryk, João Felix coming in on loan, Noni Madueke, Benoit Badiashile, Andre Santos, who'll probably have to play now, just by virtue of the lack of midfielders we have. I mean, surely we sign a midfielder tonight before the deadline, surely. Like, it would make no sense to let Jorginho go to Arsenal of all teams without having a replacement at least, not even lined up, but just a replacement in general. Surely that would make no sense. Unless they're really willing on playing Andre Santos, like giving him a key role between now and the end of the season, but we'll have sold essentially one of the top senior players and our only actual player in that position, if you think about it, in terms of like a deep lying midfielder. Like Kovacic is kind of like, Kovacic can do that, but no, just no. Zakaria's more of a holding midfielder, but very different to Jorginho. Kante I wouldn't say is a holding midfielder. I'd say he's more of a box to box, just defensively minded more than attacking. It's a weird day, a really weird day. But like I say, surely we sign a midfielder, even if it's not a 6, even if we sign an 8. Like, surely. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me that we'd sell Jorginho on deadline day to Arsenal and not have someone come in and replace him. Like, but it's not looking good, man. There's what time is it now? 7:30. There's like what, 2.5 hours left in the window. Oh, that just looks fucking shit, doesn't it? Jorginho wearing an Arsenal shirt, man. Fuck me. You know, the thing is, as well, is before today, Chelsea fans with their sheer agenda for Rui Costa. Now you have to love it. What's Fab tweeting? Or Ornstein have both their notifications on. Hector Bellerin joins Sporting. What's this? Official confirmed. Ukrainian centre back Ilya Zabarki joins Bournemouth on permanent deal. Agreement until June 2028. Interesting. There we go. Pedro Porro has just signed his contract as a new Tottenham player, valid until June 2028. Saga finally over after all the fucking talk. The only positive of selling Jorginho was getting 12 million for him with 6 months left in his deal. And yeah, I did a video on Jorginho going to Arsenal and uploaded it about an hour and a half ago. And that's what I said basically. Is it's the only positive is that we get a bit of money, we get a bit of resale value on a player who realistically was going to go for nothing in 6 months' time or less, probably 5 months. That's the only positive, really, like you say, Brendan. But I mean, to be fair, our season is kind of over. It's just the Champions League, really, that we're focusing on now. And I'm not sure, because obviously we're only allowed to register 2 of the new signings for the knockout stages of the Champions League. So obviously maybe Jorginho leaving now means that we free up a third space, but I'm not sure if that's how it works. Because ideally we want Mudryk, Badiashile and Felix all registered for the Champions League. Because that's the only thing that we're going for, really, and we have no chance of winning it, but like, might as well go for it, you know. There's no hope we get top 4 in the Premier League anyway, that's for sure. And yeah, I don't know. It's a weird fucking day, isn't it? Weird day. Yeah, there we go. Hector Bellerin joins Sporting Lisbon. Replacement for Pedro Porro. Jorginho is a midfield player with intelligence, deep leadership skills, and a huge amount of Premier League and international experience. And Jorginho says, all I can promise is that I'm going to give my all to represent this club. It's so weird. I still can't get my head around it, to be honest. I went into work today at 9 o'clock. And there was not one part of me that was even speculating that Jorginho would leave today. Nevertheless, to Arsenal of all clubs, like. So random, like. Nothing could have prepared me for that, you know, seeing that picture today. When I woke up this morning, genuinely. I think it's some weird fucking Photoshop juju shit, like. Fucking hell. Come on, Fab, we're waiting for you to deliver the goods, my friend, or Ornstein. We'll take either of you. This Eduardo Hagen, you fucking idiot. Must feel good for Jorginho knowing he's now playing for London's greatest, most decorated ever club. Yeah, do one, mate. Where's your Champions League? Like football Chelsea, as rightly said there. Jorginho has won more Champions Leagues at Chelsea than Arsenal have in their entire history. And that will probably last a good while. You big donut. Whenever Arsenal fans say that, it's like, grow up, man. At the same time, let's be honest, if Jorginho was seen as an integral part of Chelsea, he would not have been sold to Arsenal. Alerta CM says 120 without instalments. Good job, Rui Costa. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. That's looking like the only way it's going to get done, really. Although I did hear from, I can't remember who it was from, it could have been Fabrizio or Ornstein that said that that it could be divided into 3 installments with a large fee up front. We should have wrapped this deal up the first time we start negotiations with Benfica at the start of January. Yeah, maybe. Although I don't think the negotiations would have been much different. Maybe they would have been different because Benfica might have had more time to get a replacement, and maybe there was more time for Chelsea to negotiate, but realistically it's kind of the same as what it was before. Benfica wanted us to just pay the release clause up front, and obviously we're not willing to do that because I feel like if we did, we'd probably be fucked over by FFP. That's the only reason I can think of why, you know, we might not be just going out and going balls on the table paying the whole release clause. But yeah, Jorginho, man, Jorgi Frello, I think it is his name. But yeah, it's a weird day, man. It's a very weird day. 9 people watching on the stream. Let me know in the comments who you are, guys, because I'm interested to actually see who's watching. I'm sorry if I haven't read out any of your comments. I'm fairly sure I have, but oh, Fab's tweeted again. Fab has tweeted. What's he tweeted? Come on, Fab, do the business for me. Do the business for me, Fab, please. Do the business. Come on, Fab. Big Fab. We've seen that already. Come on, Fab. Ah, oh, for fuck's sake. Marcel Sabitzer arrives at Carrington to complete Manchester United move as Bayern and Man United have full agreement on loan deal. Documents are being prepared right now. Okay, never mind. Fair, but we shouldn't have sold Jorginho without the guarantee that we brought in Enzo. True. Or not even just Enzo, any midfielder in general, to be fair. And I agree with you on that one. Crazy that we'd sell Jorginho and not have a replacement. That's why I feel like surely we have to sign anyone in the next 2.5, 3 hours, however long we have. That's why in the next hour or so I can really see something maybe coming out of the blue if this Enzo thing doesn't work out. Do you think Jorginho leaving Chelsea to be a big loss? Sorry, I'm sitting too far away from the microphone. Do you think Jorginho leaving Chelsea will be a big loss? Or will it be a big loss for Chelsea, sorry? I reckon it's more to gain for Arsenal than it is to lose for Chelsea because, and I'll tell you why, right? Because Arsenal have more to gain this season than Chelsea have to lose. In terms of, I think it'll benefit Arsenal massively. I did a video on Jorginho going to Arsenal. If you want to see me elaborate more on this after I give this point, you can go check it out after this video, after the stream or whatever if you want. Cheeky plug. But no, it's an interesting question, to be fair. And the reason I think Arsenal will get more out of it is because they're in a title race. I think they needed a midfielder because I firmly believe, and I'm sure a lot of people agree with me, that Thomas Partey is the glue in that Arsenal team. If he gets injured, they're looking way less likely for the title. And yeah, I think Jorginho will add some good depth to them, even still if he starts next to Thomas Partey, which I think he probably ideally would do in Arteta's head. Obviously, he's not going to drop Xhaka unless he's given a reason to. But no, I think Jorginho will be a good signing for them. I think that him and Partey will complement each other really well, especially with Partey being the one that can do essentially all the dirty work, can do more of the defensive work, because Jorginho, even though his defensive stats are quite good, he's not a defensive midfielder, and I think that him being next to Partey will give him a lot more freedom to focus on his work on the ball in terms of keeping the ball, passing it through the lines, being press resistant, and I think he'll be a brilliant signing for Arsenal, especially in terms of those games which Arsenal will have for the second half of the season, especially if they're continuing to be in the title race, where they will be under the pressure a bit, and Jorginho, his presence in midfield will help them massively to take back control of games. Well, in terms of Chelsea, to answer your question, I think he will be a big loss for Chelsea for the next 6 months, just because of well, firstly, if we don't sign him a fucking midfielder, he'll be a massive loss because he's our only fit holding midfielder right now, or defensive-minded midfielder in general. But yeah, no, his leadership. To be fair, he was such a likeable guy as well. I'm sure the dressing room's probably upset that he's gone, and the fact he's gone so suddenly as well. It's not like we ever got to say goodbye to him or anything, which, now that I think about it, is quite upsetting, to be fair, because at least if we'd known he was going to go in a free in the summer, we could give him a send-off on the last day of the season or whatever. Sorry, I'm after missing a few comments there, so I'll go back onto the stream and catch up. Benfica has always said since the first day that it only comes out through the clause. Rui Costa valuing the sporting part more than the financial. That's true. That's true, to be fair. Unfortunately for us. But I think we actually might have paid it only for the fact that FFP would probably rip our arseholes apart, to be fair. And yeah, obviously I'd like us to pay the release clause, but it's not my money. So, what has been your overall thoughts on our window? Like I said at the start of the stream, I don't think we can complain. I think we have a right to complain on the midfield department because we've let Jorginho go and not replacing him. If we don't replace him, that is. Ask me that question in another 2.5, 3 hours and I'll give you maybe a different answer. But I don't think we should be too disappointed because we've spent a lot of money. We've bought some quality players. I mean, Mudryk, who I think is going to be a brilliant player for us over the next 10 odd years if he stays that long. João Felix, who has come in on loan, I think will sign permanent in the summer. And, you know, I think he's shown so far that he has the quality to be a fucking brilliant player for us. Benoit Badiashile looks very good. 6'4", good in the ball, very good in the ball. Learning off Thiago Silva. Andre Santos looks like a good young midfielder, like I said a few times in this stream already. For any of you guys that weren't here to hear me say that, is that he might come straight into the team now. Fabrizio Mann says, big silence on Enzo deal. That's usually positive. Okay. Fab, don't get me fucking excited, please. You cannot be doing this to me. The Real Deal said, are you afraid of more players leaving if Chelsea don't pick up form? Not really, to be fair, to be honest, because Todd Bowley seems to have this unbelievable thing for selling the project players, and that's the reason why we've got Mudryk, Felix, Badiashile. That's the reason why Fernandez wants to come to us, even if it doesn't happen. So not really. The only one I'm worried about really is Kovacic, because there has been rumours. I mean, one of his best friends, Jorginho, at Chelsea is gone. And I think his contract is kind of... I think his contract could be out in 2024. I could be wrong there, but I'm fairly sure I remember seeing that somewhere. So, not really, to be fair. I'm kind of optimistic in terms of that. I think we will be able to keep our key players. And luckily enough, Thiago Silva happens to love it here. Reece James, our best player, is going to probably be a one-club man. So, our best players want to be here, which is a good thing. So, no, not really, to be fair. I'm actually alright on that front, to be fair. Keep the chat going or keep the comments coming in the chat though, guys, because I do enjoy getting interactive with the chat and stuff. It makes me actually feel like I'm talking to you, you know, and getting your perspective on stuff. And obviously, if you want to ask me questions and ask for my opinion on stuff, fire away. Feel free. I'll answer pretty much everything, to be honest. Okay, but yeah, back to this. Fab, don't be getting me sucked back in like this, man. Big silence on Enzo deal. That's usually positive. Fab, I beg of you, please don't get me sucked in again. Because this will be the third or fourth time I've been sucked back in today. Oh my god. Can't get excited until I actually see it. Been down this road too many times. CFC Daily. Shout out CFC Daily. Probably doesn't know who the hell I am, but sure, whatever. Man's just guessing at this point. Don't disrespect my man Fab like that. Do you think in the summer we need to spend much? That is an interesting question. and I'll get into it after I say it to Lucas, who says he'll sign. Lucas, I hope you're right. I really hope you're right. I really hope you're right. And I will thank you specifically if we do sign him. Seems that this Lucas guy is just sitting in the room right now in the negotiations and he's hearing good things. But no, in all seriousness, like, fuck. Fab, don't get me sucked back in, man. Do you think in the summer we need to spend much? Here's the thing. I think we need... Let's say we don't get Enzo. We need 4 players minimum. Maybe 5. Probably 4 though. We need 2 central midfielders. We need a holding midfielder. And we need someone like Enzo to sit next to the holding midfielder. That's why Enzo would be a brilliant signing, obviously, because it gives us one less player to sign in the summer. We need a striker. But if Havertz hits the ground running for the second half of the season, and the likes of Mudryk, Felix and all these players, and Enzo, if he signs, can get the best out of him, maybe we don't. So that's kind of an asterisk beside him. And we need a goalkeeper. I know Kepa's been decent since he's come in, but we're not gonna get to become the elite of the elite like we want to go back to with Kepa in goal, unfortunately. And I like Kepa, but I think we need a new goalkeeper. I think the defence is grand now, especially with Malo Gusto coming in. We've got replacement for Reece James. Our left backs are decent. We've got good centre backs, especially with Colwell coming back. We need 2 midfielders. I think Kovacic should be good if he hopefully stays. Kante obviously looks like he's signing a new contract, so we're good for that. We're good if we get Felix permanent, so that kind of counts as another player. Obviously we've got Nkunku coming in as well. Will he play up front? Will he play up the right? Will he play down the middle? Remains to be seen. But no, I reckon if you're talking about like how much we're going to spend, it's probably going to be another 250, 300 million, to be fair, because if we're getting 2 midfielders, let's say we're going for Enzo and Caicedo in the summer, that's roughly 200 million alone for the 2 of them. Then you're looking at a goalkeeper. We've been linked with the likes of Raya, Robert Sanchez, those kind of players. Probably going to cost you 30 or 40. A striker, we've been linked with Vlahovic. We've been minorly linked to Ivan Toney. Probably going to cost you another 50, 60 depending on who it is. So you're looking at another 300 million easily, to be fair. But I do think once we get those players though, that we are looking good to be in a potential title race, to be fair. Which sounds mental to say with us sitting in 10th in the table, but I just think that the signings that we're making looks like we're going in the right direction. Fab has just tweeted, but it's about Bournemouth. Cheers, Fab. Bournemouth have just signed all documents for Hamid Junior Traore. Deal confirmed, and here we go. Loan with mandatory to buy clause. Decent signing for Bournemouth. I missed a comment there just a minute ago. I shall have a gander. The Real Deal says, any players you would like to see Chelsea sell? I'm actually going to do, at some point, it'd probably be closer to the summer transfer window, I'm going to do a video of keep or sell Chelsea edition. So stay tuned for that. No, I'm only messing. Obviously I've got players that I think we probably need to cut our losses with. I think Mendy's probably got to go, which pains me to say, because I fully maintained for a year he was the best keeper in the world. I thought he was ridiculous that season we won the Champions League. And for the first half of the next season as well, sorry. If we look at defence, maybe Koulibaly, but to be honest, I'd kind of keep Koulibaly, maybe even as a squad player next season, because I don't know, I think there's a few of our signings like that. I think Cucurella is the same, and Sterling, where there's something in there, but we're just not getting them yet. And I think if we hold on to Koulibaly for a little bit longer, maybe. And obviously, if he continues to be shite, then cut our losses with him, But the fact we signed Nathan Ake over him has been playing on my mind over the last 2 weeks, I can't lie. But I like Trev Ochalaba, but I think that one of him or Koulibaly should go, especially if Caldwell comes back next season, because then you're looking at us having Badiashile, Silva, Fofana, Caldwell, So is there room for Chalobah and Koulibaly? Is there even room for one of them in the squad? I'm not too sure. Left backs, Cucurella and Chilwell, I'm content with. I think Cucurella is one that could definitely grow. He's been really poor for Chelsea so far, but I think there's still a little bit in him that we haven't got yet, as I said. Midfield, I think Conor Gallagher, I'd give him till the end of the season. He's been alright recently, to be fair, Conor Gallagher, but I just don't think long term he's technically good enough on the ball to be in a high possession team at the elite level. Loftus-Cheek, probably going to have to cut our losses on him, to be honest. I love Loftus-Cheek. I think he's got unbelievable potential and a ridiculously high ceiling, but we're just not getting it from him for whatever reason. I think the injury a few years ago really kind of set him back massively. Pulisic, probably cut our losses on him now as well, just too injury prone. Ziyech looks like he's going to PSG. Who else do we have? Broja's a tough one because he's obviously out injured. I wouldn't sell him just yet, but I'd definitely loan him out next season, especially with the fact he's coming back from the injury. I actually don't know if he'll be fit for the new season, to be honest, but I wish him well though. Hopefully he comes back from injury stronger than ever. But yeah, that's all. I think that's everyone. Omari Hutchinson's going on loan to West Brom, I think I saw. Cesare Casadi has gone to Reading on loan till the end of the season, so they're two good loan deals. West Brom are looking really strong, you know. Omari Hutchinson, I think they got Lewis O'Brien on loan from Forest as well, I think, and they've got Carlos Corberán doing a really good job there. But yeah, no, I've missed a comment again, I'm fairly sure. Do you think Potter's the right man for the job? Here's the question of all questions. First of all, Chelsea fans, let me know in the comments, do you think Graham Potter is the right man for the job? I think, look, I don't have an opinion really on if he's the right man for the job or not, but I just think that we should give him time. I've done plenty of videos on Graham Potter and his situation in Chelsea, if you're not going to check them out on the channel. If you're new to the channel, that is, of course, and you haven't watched them after this stream, obviously. But I just think we need to give him the right tools. I think that he's been very harshly treated recently in terms of the fact we've got so many injuries. Our team was really weak in general, to be fair, before we signed Mudryk, Felix, Badiashile, Madueke. Yeah, I just think that we need to at least give him time, especially with the fact he took over from Tuchel, who played a completely different brand of football. And we didn't see Brighton reap the benefits of Potter till about a year or two in. I'm not saying that we need to give him a year or two, because obviously Chelsea's a different pressure to Brighton in terms of the fact you can't really sacrifice 2 or 3 years at Chelsea. I think we need to give him at least 2 more seasons minimum, says Brendan. Yeah, to be honest, maybe not 2, because I can see if we're still like coming mid-table, like let's say this time next year, I think we probably should cut our losses and maybe say that the experiment didn't work. But I back him. I think I'm optimistic we're going to have a good second half of the season, which may kill me to say it, because I've been optimistic plenty of times and it's backfired, but gotta back your team, right? Give us Chilwell, says Luke, City fan. Nah, your fault for selling Cancelo, innit? Well, not selling him, but Luke, is Anthony Robinson going to City? I've seen that somewhere. I've seen that in a few places, but I haven't seen it in about a day now. I did see yesterday that City were linked with Anthony Robinson, but I'm not sure where that's going now. If we sign him in the summer, I think I might cry. Or for the summer, sorry. If we sign him in general, to be fair, honestly, I will take it if we sign him and it's for the summer now. Like, surely that's not a bad deal for Benfica if that happens. If we, like, you know, give him installments or whatever up to... I swear we were going to offer over his release clause in installments, and Rui Costa's just saying nah. Like, I rate the fact he's being stubborn or whatever, but fuck's sake, just accept it, please, for the sake of our fan base. Like, nah, that was BS, but we're going to bid in the summer, apparently. Okay. That'll be an interesting one, because, fuck's sake, I've just seen this again. Oh my god. Let's have a look at them. I probably shouldn't be, but no, yeah, Anthony Robinson's a good player. I actually think he'd be alright be a decent signing for City. He's been very good ever since I started watching Fulham play this season. He looks like one of our better players. He looks like he's gone under the radar massively as well. My laptop's having a stroke, so I guess we're not looking at Jorginho Arsenal pictures. Oh no. How upset I am over it. But yeah. Oh, we're caught up on the chat now, I think. There we go. Cheers, Twitter. That just looks so wrong. I know I've said it so many times in this stream, but that looks so fucking wrong. But yeah. Oh, cheers, Twitter. Cheers. Sound. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, by the way, just as a quick heads up, subscribe to the channel. I'm not usually this downbeat. I'm just kind of tired after today, to be fair, and the whole deadline day saga has just kind of drained me a little bit as well, to be fair. Can we click off this fucking Jorginho picture, by the way? I don't want to see him. I know I did originally, but I don't want to see it anymore. Why is my laptop having a stroke? I don't understand. Let me off this fucking picture. Alright, I guess we're keeping it there. No, we're not. Okay, what the hell has just happened? The laptop's not cooperating with me. I never want to negotiate with Benfica again. Yeah, we've signed so many players from Benfica over the years. You think of Ramirez, David Luiz, Nemanja Matic. There is a big important meeting ongoing right now between Chelsea and Benfica over Enzo Fernandez. I hope so, my friend. Has Fab said anything? Has Fab said anything? Literally anything. It could be that he had a shower today, and I would pay attention to it, as long as it mentions the word Enzo. Okay, Marcel Sabitzer arrives at Manchester United training ground. Nice one. United are getting a midfielder and we're not. Yeah, Brendan, he's right. That's been a story all day. I swear there has been 15 meetings today. That's what we're hearing. Enzo, man. I don't know why my laptop is being so slow all of a sudden. Fucking Mark Cavan, Thomas Partey, innocent. Just for context, I know him in real life and he's probably messing, just in case anyone wants to try and cancel the guy. By all means, go ahead though if you want to cancel him. The Enzo Saga. Next few minutes will be crucial, I'd say. Hope so. I hope so. Enzo doing a sale, please. Please, Fab, save us. Oh, fucking Simon Phillips, man. Nearly gave me a fucking... He said Chelsea's deal for Enzo Fernandez is absolutely on. Let's see what happens. They want to have him immediately in January, but summer could also be an option. But he quoted Fabrizio Romano from an hour ago. Chelsea are in yet another meeting for Enzo. Agents are involved, everyone is involved. Bloody hell. This is like nothing I've ever seen before, guys. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh my god. What have you got for us, Fab? What have you got for us in store, Fab, in the next 2 hours? For Christ's sake. I can't believe this situation is dragging on so long, like. Do we have anything new? Anything new? Now are the crucial moments, says Fab. But surely it's too late now. I mean, we've got that deal sheet, I know, but like... Fabrizio Romano's replies are literally being absolutely fucking bombarded with Enzo. Check the secret scout. Check the secret scout. What's he saying? What is the secret scout saying? The secret scout. I know he's reliable anyway. I actually don't know if I follow him or not. I surely do, because I've seen his stuff before. Is this going to get me excited? I don't follow him, okay. Well, there we go. That's been fixed. You what? Nah, chat, you're having me on. You're having me on. I'm not believing it. My sources just told me the Enzo Fernandez deal is done. He's on his way to Chelsea. More to follow. Remember where you heard it first. Should I be making anything of this? Chat, should I be making anything of this? Simon Phillips on Twitter. What's he saying? What's Simon Phillips saying? Simon Phillips, you bald man, what have you got for us? Why is Simon Phillips cooking up for the man them? Can't believe I've said that. Do you know what? We're gonna search him up. Apologies for the laptop, slow as fuck. But we'll get there eventually. It's the same speed as this fucking Enzo Saga is going at. But do you know what? We're going to look at it on the phone first. Okay, Simon Phillips, he's come up. Let me click on him, please. Please, 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 please. But lads, on a real though, should I be making anything of that secret scout tweet? Because he's just said Fernandez is done, like. But I don't know whether to trust it or not, like, because Fabrizio and Ornstein haven't said it yet, like. Well, we're loading up Simon Phillips slowly but surely, lads. Just need to get this fucking laptop sorted, don't I? Right, Simone Phillips. Simone Felipe, what have you got for me, son? Enzo Fernandez, deal is done. He's on his way to Chelsea. Lads. Hold tight, the referee has gone to the monitor, says Lucas. I don't know what to do, man. What is this shittery of a day like? And shittery isn't even a word, is it? Ah, lads, what is going on, like? He's on his way to... Simon, you maybe have gone to Turkey, but as far as I'm aware, you're a bald man. If you're playing with my emotions, And the secret scout as well. You could be exposed as frauds, my friends. Or you could be exposed as generational in the know accounts. My friends, your reputations are on the line. Yeah, nice one, GSTK. I see what you. Yeah. I see what you did there. Wait for Fab and David Ornstein. That's what I'm playing at, man. Honestly, I'm not reacting until I see a Fab. Here we go, or that it's close, or. Oh, what? Fabrizio just got a huge update on stream. He can't speak yet. Secret Scout is usually very reliable when it comes to transfers. Let's just wait. What has just fallen? What the fuck just fell? Oh, it's my TV remote. I'm not reacting. You won't get anything out of me. You will not get anything out of me until I see that Fabrizio Romano tweet or I see the Ornstein dagger. You're not getting anything from me. The Secret Scout. There we go. Look, Lou Dog says it perfectly. If this Secret Scout nonce, probably not a nonce, just for the record, is lying. He's getting hounded off this app. It's dangerous playing with our emotions right now. With that said, if he's right, we're saying it's guesswork. If he's right, my friends. Apparently Fabrizio just showed his co-host a message and he was left speechless. What is going on, man? We've got, what, 2 hours to get this done? I know the deal sheet will probably cover the time. Benfica have granted us permission to do the oral. Oral? What's it called? Do the medical there. Why the fuck did I say the oral? That's like not even like close to. Anyway. Oh lads, what is this? Nah, I can't be getting excited over this, man. And Fab hasn't tweeted in a while. FIFA just realised an SBC Team of the Year released. I can't speak, I'm sorry. Released an SBC Team of the Year Jorginho card. Huh? Never been on Twitter as much as I have today. Honestly, same. I was sat in work today just refreshing my Twitter feed like you would not believe, my friend. Well, it's confirmed. Take that flag off your wall and wear it. You know what? I would, only for the fact that it's so hard to get off. Or so hard to put back on. Genuinely. Has Fabrizio tweeted? I think there's an extra 2 hours to get all the documents and stuff done and medical. Oh. I think I've just got a notification from Fab or Ornstein. Oh. Cedric Suarez has completed medical tests as new Fulham player on loan from Arsenal. Cheers, Fab. Appreciate it. Fabrizio Romano, though, what a guy. Let's be honest, like, especially on deadline days, this guy must not eat, like. Oh, lads. This Saga has taken it all out of me, I can't lie. See, this whole Fabrizio Romano getting a message on stream and he can't say it is really starting to fuck with my mind. When it's confirmed, headbutt your monitor. Fab's tweeted, but it's about Cedric. Yeah, I've saw that. I've seen that. Oh, Fab, you goat of the community. You absolute legend of time. I suppose while you're here, you might as well follow my Twitter. It says it in the corner, NormalLife14. I tweet great things like... Let's have a look at my recent tweets. I tweet some quality things that I'm sure you're not going to want to miss out on, my friends. Like my banging tweet from 2018. Yeah, sex is good, but have you ever simmed an away game on career mode and won? That somehow got a load of likes. Don't ask me how. There's my stream link. Jorginho video, if you want to go check that out afterwards. Yeah, that's one on the... Yeah, we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that. It's basically just my fit of Enzo tweets today, to be honest. But yeah, I tweet some great things, guys, when Enzo isn't... when Enzo isn't the main topic of conversation in the football world. So yeah, give me a follow on Twitter, it'd be great. Speechless could mean it's off again because I would be more speechless if it didn't happen. It's off again because I would be more speechless. Yeah. I don't even want to think about it, to be honest. But I have no choice, do I? I'm a Chelsea fan. And this is literally what our day has become. I'm trying to see if I can get tags on this stream so I can get more people in it. But the OGs were here before the tags, in fairness. Fab said the meetings are still ongoing and be patient. Yeah, is Fab still streaming, is he? I think Fab is still streaming. There's the channel. Cheeky plug. Oh, you're going to end up seeing my subscriptions now in a minute. Whoa. Let's see who Big Boy knew I subscribed to. Once it loads eventually, might load by 2026. Yeah, Fab's still still streaming, sorry. I'm gonna click off that real quick. Fab is still streaming. On Fab. Waiting for that Ornstein dagger. I'm waiting for that Fabrizio Romano. Here we go. Here we go. Is there anything more iconic in football than Fab and here we go? Oh, lads. What are we going to do with ourselves? I'm actually going to see now if God save the king. Oh, you can't be catching me out saying that. Oh, lads. This transfer window. Is the quality of the stream okay, by the way, guys? I'm assuming it is, but like, just in case it's not, let me know. You lot are the real OGs that are staying in, you know, watching Nua on a Tuesday evening. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Might do more streams to be fair as well because I don't do enough of them. Like this is my first proper stream like since I've returned to YouTube. But yeah. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah. Oh, what have I just done? There we go. It's back. Apologies for that minor mishap. But yeah, no, what am I... Right, what are we going to chat about until we get the next Fabrizio exclusive? Fabrizio Romano really is testing everyone's patience. By God, he is, man. Jesus, he is. Do you know what? It'll be worth it though if we get this Enzo deal done. I can't lie. And this is going to go down right to the wire, and I will stream until we get a proper answer. Whether that's till 11 o'clock or not. I've seen more people tweeting about this Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea is done from the secret scout. I cannot be dealing with this, you know. If this doesn't get done now, the secret scout is in a bit of bother. Oh, fab. Oh. Done, Fabrizio. Leave more of your comments in the chat, guys, whether it's questions or just general conversation. Do you think this will be the biggest Chelsea transfer ever? I don't know, actually. It's an interesting question to be asking, to be fair. Like, I mean, in terms of the fee, it would be. In fairness, it would be a record transfer fee, depending on how much we pay up front. But considering the whole saga behind it, and considering like how much has gone on and how long it's taken and the fee and you know just everything around it, especially with the fact that he's just off the back of a very good World Cup for Argentina, won the golden the young player of the tournament award. Can't remember what it's called. It's like the Golden Boy Award or something. It's mad we still have Bakayoko, honestly. I think he's going somewhere. I saw today, but hopefully. Feel bad for the guy. I mean, it wasn't really his fault that he just wasn't good enough for the Premier League, in fairness. Oh, Lord, give me strength. We're just waiting. We're just waiting for this Fabrizio dagger, aren't we? Lads, I will be back in about 2 minutes. I'm literally just going to go to the toilet. If anything happens, shout me. I'll be back in a minute. I forgot I was on mute still. I don't know what I'm doing. Just waiting for that Fabrizio dagger. Ornstein dagger. I'm fucking me bit, aren't I? Ah, Fab. Fab. What have you got for us? I think he's just tweeted. But I don't think it's about Chelsea. I don't think it's about Chelsea. Jose Marsa said to leave. Yeah, okay. Cool. Nice one. Oh, lads. Are we going to get anything from Fab and Ornstein? Is the question. Have you seen the investigation on Mudryk? I have. And it's a bit stupid, to be fair, if you ask me. Especially given what other players in the Premier League have allegedly done. That are able to just play freely. I don't think anything will come of it. But, yeah, be interesting to see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Carefree Lewis G dropping the goods. I've just scratched my eyes because I can't believe it. But Carefree Lewis G, the ghost of Chelsea Twitter and YouTube, has just tweeted, breaking news, Chelsea are still interested in signing in Enzo Fernandez. Player eager to join. Hot hours ahead. You've heard it here first. You've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. If Enzo turns out to sign for Chelsea in the end, it'll be Carefree Lewis G that gets the credit, not the secret scout. This is the real and the know we need right here. What a hero Lewis is. I think he actually does know I exist. Just, not very much. Well, he knows I exist and that's about as far as it goes, really. I think. Fun fact, I saw him in the pub in London when I went over for the, what game was it? Arsenal at home in November. Came into the same pub as me. I wanted to go over and say hi, but I didn't know if he'd know who I was, so I didn't. Cheers, Jeff. Yeah, Fabrizio on the stream right now is just probably... His connection must be bad. Probably tried to post it ages ago. Check Jacob Steinberg. I'm sure it'll come up here in the timeline, will it? I'll look him up. Is Jacob Steinberg reliable though? Obviously I know who he is, but is he reliable? Jacob Steinberg. Is he reliable? Come on, Twitter, do your thing, man. Load for me to fuck. Steinberg pending. Steinberg is pending. You know, today would be lovely, Twitter. I can't lie to you. I really can't. What Steinberg tweeted? Not long left. But sounds like Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea is moving in the right direction. All the Chelsea Twitter accounts are retweeting it. And the comments seem hyped. People seem to be taking this guy seriously, which is a positive. Let's see what the timeline's saying. Let us see what the timeline is saying. There's a lot of tweets. I'm presuming Steinberg has something to do with it. Let's try and find someone who's quoted it, if anyone. Mother of God, this laptop is going to be the death of me, you know, if this transfer saga isn't. Literally no one has said anything about Steinberg as of yet, to my knowledge. I'll check on the phone because it's quicker than the fucking laptop. Oh, fuck it. See that video as well of Cucurella finding out Jorginho into Arsenal through goal.com or something on the interview. Oh, Simon Phillips has just quoted Steinberg's tweet. Where are you gone, Simon? Simon, where are you gone, my friend? On following. There's a shout. If this deal gets done now, it might go down in history, you know, because this is like next level stuff. I mean, how the like we're sitting here at 23 minutes past 9 in the evening, still wondering if this deal will go through or not. It's very much 50-50 from what I can tell now. Simon, where's your tweet gone, my friend? Where are you gone, man? Well, essentially, from what I saw, he just quoted what Steinberg said, to be fair. Chelsea are still trying to get this Enzo Fernandez deal over the line there. They feel they are making progress. There's Luke. James Alcott. I'm hearing from several of my closest sources that Enzo Fernandez is a professional footballer and he plays in midfield. Remember, you heard it here first. I mean, that's just James Alcott. What a guy. What a man he is. He summed it up perfectly. He's got it bang on. He has got it absolutely bang on. It's the same information every time with this Enzo deal. It's looking like it's that way, to be honest. It's got me tired as well, you know. CFC Dailies retweeted Steinberg's tweet, if that's anything to go by. There it is, Simon Phillips. Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea is moving in the right direction. People saying that Ornstein may be about to tweet about Enzo. I hope so, my friend, and I hope it's got positive wording in it. I hope it's got words like done, signed, sealed, completed. Oh, this fucking day, man. I'll tell you, I'll sleep well tonight. At least I'm not in work till 1 tomorrow, so I can at least sleep in a bit. Because my god, today has just... This whole Enzo thing has taken over my day, you know. No, we're not looking at Arsenal tweets. We're not looking at Arsenal tweets. I'm refreshing Twitter like mad today. Honestly, I'm the same. I literally, as I said earlier in the stream, I was sat in work today, refreshing Twitter like you would not believe. I have notifications on for Fab and Ornstein, just clicking every single one I could. It's been that sort of day. Oh, come on Fab, come on Ornstein, do us a favour here. Do us a solid, boys. Come on mate, do us a fucking favour. Oh, Enzo Fernandez. Oh, Enzo Fernandez. Oh, Enzo Fernandez. Please, man. Oh, lads. I'll tell you, this is taking it out of me. Come on, Fab. I can't believe, right? I am dead ass sitting here on a Tuesday evening. At what time? 9:28 PM. Just sat here in front of a camera on Twitter, waiting for two men to just tweet. How have I let my life get to this? I could be doing other things right now. I could be vibing. I could be enjoying life. I've already done a video today. Didn't need to do anything else today. I've seen a notification come up. Come on, boys. One of you needs to do me a solid here. One of you needs to put me off my seat here. But judging on the chat, I don't think it's going to be anything to do with Enzo, unfortunately. Unless... Oh, Brendan followed me. I'm assuming that's Brendan from the stream. In which case, welcome my friend to the Twitter community. Come on, Fab and Ornstein. One of you needs to do me the goods here. Crystal Palace have signed 20-year-old midfielder Naoiru Ahamada from Stuttgart. Man like Brendan, what a guy. Thanks for the follow, my friend. You will not regret it. Time has come for a deal sheet chat. Yep, it's a deal sheet thing anyway, which is even better because it means we get to stay up even longer and worry about this saga. Genuinely, I'm so confused. I just can't see it happening now. Surely, like, no matter what, like, we're not getting a Fabrizio Romano tweet. We're not getting a David Ornstein tweet. You know what? I'm gonna look up Fabrizio Romano's stream and see what's going on. Where is Fabrizio? Fab, where are you, boy? Deadline day with Fabrizio Romano. Let's have a look. Literally everyone is spamming Enzo in the chat.
Is it a matter of Chelsea just triggering the 120 million clause?
Why they didn't do it?
No, is it a matter of just for them to put the money, or is Rui Costa willing to negotiate and maybe receive this 120 million, but in different
It's
payments?
also on how you pay that money. There
That's
are
the
many.
Because release clause, you pay the money up front.
Yeah, plus taxes.
Tax, of
on
course,
it.
but with sometimes that's what they're trying probably to do, to make pay in different installments, you know, more years, so that
Giving a bit more
Fab's
money,
just dropped the
more
tweet.
years.
Fab has just dropped the tweet and I've saw it's mentioned Enzo. I've not looked at another word in it. Oh my god. Come on, Fab. Come on, you beautiful man. Chelsea will try until the end for Enzo. Meeting still ongoing. No medical yet. It would be completed in Portugal if the two clubs will be able to reach full agreement. Fight on. Ah, it's going to be a long night, my friends. Surely it's not happening now, man. Surely. Far too late for meetings. Honestly, at this stage, I'm losing hope. I really am. Anyway, lads, you know what? It's what? 34 minutes past 9. I will be back on at 10 o'clock. I'm going to keep the stream going. But I will be back at 10 o'clock. I'm going to go get food. I'm going to go, you know, just relax. Get some shit done before I can come back to stream. Unless something mad happens in the meantime. If we get an Ornstein dagger, if we get a Fabrizio Romano dagger, I will be back before 10. But in the meantime, unless that happens, join me. Set an alarm if you have to. But join me back on the channel, on the stream, at 10 o'clock on the dot. I'll be back. I'll see you in about 25 minutes. Come back. And I'll be here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Load. Load. Come on. I swear I didn't. Oh. what a fucking sight. Oh my fuck. Oh my days, what a sight, ladies and gentlemen. It is done.
Enzo got announced.
Here we go.
Fuck.
Haha. My brother's just come into the room, by the way, lads, if you're wondering why. Come on. Come on in. Come on in.
With the feature on the new channel.
Yeah.
Where's the camera? Oh, it's delayed, is it?
Yeah. Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea. Here we go. Agreement reached right now between Chelsea and Benfica. Important. Clubs running to get documents signed before the end of the window. Boarding set to be completed.
Wait, is he joining now then, or is he joining the song?
Now.
Fuck.
Come on, boys. W's in the chat. W's in the chat. Let's go.
Shit.
Enzo is here. Soak it up. Drink it in, motherfuckers. I'm getting emotional, boys. I feel your pain, Brendan.
That's mental.
The secret scout. The secret scout. Is he goated after all? Is he the main Don? Oh, what a beautiful fucking sight. Lads, we can go to bed happy. We can do it. Oh my god. Do you know what? You know what? Dead ass, right? I was eating downstairs and I just saw Enzo Fernandez tweet. I saw Enzo Fernandez and then I saw caps letters afterwards and I thought, no. Ah, yes. What a time to bring up this image. What a time to bring up this image, my friends. If it decides to load for us. Great meal. Wonderful food. Boy, we about to get some 5-star fucking Michelin restaurant shit right here. Enzo Fernandez is becoming a Chelsea player. Lucas, this one's for you. I'm not going to take it off the wall. Fucking hell. I'm not going to take it off the wall because that can stay there. But see this flag right here? Yeah. Yeah. Oh my days, man. It's done. Hopefully, anyway, now that I've just realised, it's actually not. It's just that here we go. But at the end of the day, you know what? I'm taking Fab's word. Don Fab. When's he ever been wrong, huh? He's not. He's never wrong. He's Don Fab. He's the Fabrizio Romano we're talking about here. Has Ornstein tweeted yet, has he? Agreement reached between Benfica and Chelsea for Enzo Fernandez. That meeting went well, my friends, I think it's fair to say. Oh, Enzo Fernandez to Chelsea, here we go. This is a monumental night in the history of Chelsea Football Club, my friends, in the history of football in general, in the history of Twitter. We have spent all day waiting for that exact tweet, and finally, at what, 9:55 PM, we have gotten it. It has been supplied. I'm getting messages left, right and centre. They know what it's about. They know what we're about to witness. Enzo is making his debut on Friday against Fulham. Where the fuck did I put my muesli bar that I was eating about a minute ago? Where? I don't know where the fuck I put it. Oh, there it is. Here we go, great in the club announcement. Absolute fact. Lucas, you legend. You said it was done before it was done. Lucas, you're a legend. You call it before anyone else did. You're the real in the know. Who's Fabrizio in this game? I don't think Ornstein's tweeted yet though, has he? So we're still waiting for that Ornstein dagger as well. My fellow Noah, what a king. He won't be watching it, but he's a legend. Roman got the Chelsea the best owner he possibly could. Unbloody real. Todd Bowley. What are you cooking, my friend? What are you chefing up for us? Breaking news, the pen has run out of ink. The deal is off. It wouldn't surprise me. But to be honest, we've got what we wanted. We've gotten the here we go. That's all we care about. Genuinely. Sir Todd Bowley. I think Chelsea fans owe you an apology, my friend. Because at the start of the season, we questioned whether he was the man to take over the mantle from Roman Abramovich. When Thomas Tuchel got sacked, Chelsea fans questioned whether Todd Bowley was the man to take over from the mantle of Roman Abramovich. Neutral fans, rival fans, everybody, and their nans said Chelsea Football Club were finished. They said we wouldn't get another owner that would spend money like Roman did. And they were right. We got an owner that spends more money than Roman Abramovich. We got an owner that is selling this project about a 10th placed Premier League team. We're behind Fulham. We're behind Brentford. We're behind Brighton. And we've just signed the young player of the World Cup. A World Cup winner at the age of 21. We've signed arguably the best Ukrainian talent since Andrei Shevchenko. From under Arsenal's noses. They're top of the Premier League. We stole him off them. And to that, my friends, we toast to Sir Todd Bowley. That's Sir to you, rival fans. That's Sir Todd Bowley the third. I'm in a good mood right now. I'm in a good mood. We're going to check our notifications because one of the lads in the chat has just told me Ornstein's tweeted. I'm going to enjoy my caramel fibre yum salted caramel square fresh out of Lidl in peace. Oh. Tastes like victory. Oh! Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, as if it couldn't get any better. Ornstein has delivered the dagger. Finally. Chelsea have reached agreement in principle with Benfica to sign Enzo Fernandez immediately. Not in the summer. Club's now racing to get documents done. Sorry, he's 22 years of age. Sorry, my bad, Rivals fans, he's 22. Argentina midfielder completed in time for 11 PM UK deadline. We will have the deal sheet, don't worry, so we have until 1 AM to get this done. He's allowed to do his medical in Benfica. We've broken Rui Costa. We've broken his fucking clutches. At long last. It took us till the 11th hour. It took us to the 1639th hour, let's be honest. But we got there. And as Brendan Coyle says in the chat, best transfer window in history. Best January transfer window you are ever going to witness from a football club. And to that I take another chew. before I finish that off, I'm going to just read out Lucas's comment here. Chelsea are becoming the gargantuan force that belongs at the top of the tree once again. Champions League football next season is a certainty. Potter will work wonders. God bless and good night, Lucas. You've been a legend, my friend. Subscribe to the channel. I want to see more of you on this channel. Even if you don't ever watch any of my videos again, whenever I stream, I want you in there. Bringing the positive vibes from the off. Man called it before anyone else did. Man called it when we were all saying, no, it's done, it's finished, it's done. Good night, Lucas. I hope you sleep like a king. And now we finish our food. Oh. Brendan, my friend. Brendan, how long have you been subscribed for? Or did you just find me today? I'm actually interested to know. Brendan, you absolute goat. Luke says, enjoy the Conference League much. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. But you know what? When we win the Conference League next season, we'll have officially won everything once again. So joke's on you. And enjoy pushing Arsenal while you can, because next season you won't be pushing us like you are Arsenal this season. It's a joke, by the way, just saying, but a man can dream. Enzo Fernandez is about to become a Chelsea player. I can't... Is this fiction? Am I being pranked or something? Dubois, Enzo signing late title charge. I love it. I love it. And you know what? The Jorginho news doesn't hit the same anymore. Because we've got ourselves our man. We've got ourselves a generational talent in midfield. And Big Fab has just, here we go, Hakim Ziyech to PSG. Hakim, you've been a great player for us. Well, you haven't really, to be fair, but you're just not quite, you know, you weren't quite up to the Premier League, unfortunately, and you're a talented as fuck player, but only recently I keep up the work. Brendan, I will. You absolute legend. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. And yeah. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, I think that is where we're going to call it a night, because we have been through the motions tonight, my friends. Lads, I massively appreciate your support tonight. I massively appreciate you tuning in. It's been a hell of a journey, but we got there in the end. Deadline day 2022-2023 has been good. And I will do another stream at some point very soon. I will start streaming more. I'm actually going to try and set up my streams properly now for probably tomorrow before work or after it. But yeah, lads, you've been kings today. I really appreciate the support, as I said. And yeah, I'm gonna upload a video of the highlights of the stream. I'll probably get on that right now, to be fair. And yeah, go watch my Jorginho video if you haven't already. Now's the best time to do it, I suppose. While you're waiting for that Enzo video to come out, which is going to come out tonight at some point, hopefully. And yeah, it's been a good night. And I'll see you guys on my next stream. Much love, ladies and gents. You've been absolutely brilliant. Thanks very much for the support in the stream. Really appreciate it. Thanks for spending these moments with me. And yeah, see you next time.